Hello, everyone. This is your market update for Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. We just got ADP employment for September. It was negative 32,000 versus the 45,000 forecast. So that was a bit of a surprise. The rest of the economic data, I think we're not going to get anything on non farm payrolls because the government is shut down on Friday. Over to the headlines, it says U.S. begins government shutdown with Trump Democrats at impasse. And down here, it says gold surges to record as U.S. government shutdown boosts havens. Over to this chart here, it shows us what actually shuts down and what stays open during a government shutdown. So basically, economic data collection and reports is mostly closed. Visitor centers, parks, and monuments are closed, as well as small business loans are mostly closed. Everything else remains open, and medical research is partially closed. Over to the probabilities here with Polymarket is guessing when will the government shutdown end, anything from October 1st to 2nd all the way through October 15th or later, which is in the lead right now with a 38% probability. And that would be my guess as well. The last government shutdown under Trump was in late 2018. I think December extended, I think it was 35 days into January of 2019. And I'm guessing we're going to probably challenge that and maybe even best that. It's my understanding that the Trump administration gets to choose what stays open and what closes for the most part. And this might allow them to close areas of the government that they couldn't under Doge. So I think this government shutdown could last longer than most expect. Over to the charts, starting with gold currently trading at $3,904. Started this accelerated uptrend in October of 2023 with the attack on Israel, and it's been up, up, up ever since. I have a trend line here showing the upper boundary limit, and we could hit that area. I'm not sure that we will. That would support a run here in futures towards 4,100 and maybe a little over 4,100, which is possible. But overall, I think we're probably going to test 4,000, and I don't think we're going to make it through that area decisively. So my guess is we're going to challenge 4,000, maybe 4,100, and then we'll probably consolidate for quite a while. My guess is between 4,000 and probably 3,500 as we digest these massive gains here over the last 2 years. If we look at the monthly chart of gold, we're up almost 12% here in September, and we are challenging the upper boundary of the 10-month exponential moving average. Once again, we spiked above it here in April, and I thought that was going to lead to at least a pullback to the 10-month EMA. We did not get that. Again, this is the first time that has happened, I think, since the late 70s. So that was a surprise, and we are testing it again now. I think this one should indeed lead to a pullback to the 10-month EMA, which is currently at $3,238. So I think we're going to probably see a long consolidation here to digest these gains sooner or later, but we still could have one final blow-off rally before that occurs. Over to silver, currently trading at $47.49, making fresh highs again. Let's see if we can get through that 48 level here in futures. A spike through $50 remains possible. I don't know that we're going to get it, but if we do see that, it'll probably happen here in October, would be my guess. Over to platinum, currently trading at $1,618, kind of consolidating here. I got to make it through this 1650 area to head towards 1700 plus. GDX finished up yesterday, 0.90%. We have this accelerated uptrend channel, really. And as long as we stay within this channel, I think we'll probably continue higher. A breakdown below the lower channel boundary would support an interim top and a pullback. If we look at the weekly chart of GDX, we are overbought again here in the MFI. We had another overbought reading just a little while ago. So back-to-back overbought readings, and the target from this 4-year base again is $85, plus or minus a few dollars. Currently at 76.40, so we could extend a little further to maybe challenge that $85 before this consolidates. But I wanted to point out the 200-week moving averages on here, and we are stretched far above it. That level is just below $35 now. So this is a very stretched move, and we are due for a consolidation. But we could see a little more upside maybe challenge that 85 area before this consolidates. And then over to Bitcoin, I pointed out yesterday that October is one of its best months, and I think this is where we'll probably see a breakout to new all-time highs. And we have this kind of a V-shaped bottom here. And one of my targets is when you take the depth of this V pattern and you add it to the breakout area, it gives you a rough estimate of where prices could head. And that points us to around 151,000 plus or minus a few thousand. So that's where I come up with my 140 to $160,000 dollar price target here before I think this 4-year cycle peaks and then rolls over into a 12-month bear market. So that's it for now. Have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you later.